Very early in the morning, the rooster sends out his call, and the chickens begin to wake. They have been sleeping on their roosts, holding with their toes. Wake up, chickens. It is daytime. The chickens jump and fly from their roosts. First the rooster, and then the hens. They are white leghorn chickens, wide awake now, and waiting for breakfast. Here comes Farmer Brown, bringing grain for the chickens. He opens the door and scatters the grain about. The hens begin to pick it up at once. But the rooster calls the hen to share his grain. The rooster is larger than the hen. He has a big red comb on his head and long curly tail feathers.
Wake up, chickens! It's time for another knife review. First of all, why on earth would someone name a knife brand Hen and Rooster, or Hahn und Henne as it is called here in Germany? Well, the answer is amazingly simple. Karl Bertram, the inventor of the Hen and Rooster trademark, did not only manufacture pocket knives, he was also a chicken breeder. He owned a poultry business in Solingen, Germany. Karl Bertram founded his cutlery company in 1865. From the beginning, he specialized in high-quality pocket knives. The trademark Hen and Rooster became very popular very quickly. In the 20th century, Karl Bertram's company was passed on to his sons and then to his grandsons. The company always had good business relations to the United States, and in the 1970s, A.G. Russell entered the scene. The well-known knife maker and founding member of the Knife Makers Guild and the Knife Collectors Club bought the Bertram Company in 1975. The sad end of the company came 5 years later. In 1980, the company went bankrupt and was liquidated. The company didn't exist anymore, but the name Bertram and the trademark Hen and Rooster lived on. To make a long story short, in 1983, the Hen and Rooster trademark and the Bertram name were acquired by James Frost of Frost Cutlery, Howard Rabin of Star Sales, and Hugo Schiesen of Robert Klaas. Today, Frost Cutlery has the sole rights to the trademark and distribution of all Hen and Rooster knives in the United States. Since the early 1980s until today, the knives, at least those that are labeled made in Germany, have still been made in Solingen by one of Germany's finest cutlery companies, Robert Klaas. After this short lesson in American-German knife history, let's move on to today's knife, the Hen and Rooster Junior Stockman. I don't know when this knife was manufactured, but it's not an old-timer. This knife was a gift from my good buddy Mr. Jimbo Fox. He is from the United States, I'm from Germany, so this review reflects and continues the American-German spirit of this knife. The Stockman knife pattern is a sought-after pattern among both users and collectors. This knife pattern was introduced in the 1890s, and although it was mainly marketed as a farmer's tool, it soon became popular as a general-purpose pocket knife. Typically, a Stockman knife is a double-end pocket knife, which means that there are blades on both ends. Another characteristic feature is the serpentine-shaped handle design. A Stockman pocket knife usually has 3 blades, the main blade being a clip blade. The other 2 blades may vary. Mostly the second blade is a sheepfoot blade and the third blade is a spay blade. But as you can see, this Junior Stockman comes with a pen blade instead of a spay blade. The blades usually operate on 2 back springs which are separated by a brass liner. Just for comparison purposes, here I've got a WRK's medium Stockman knife. It comes with the classic blade configuration, clip blade and sheepfoot blade at one end and a spay blade at the opposite end. And here is another German-made Stockman knife. This one is made by Friedrich Olberts Solingen, another small traditional German cutlery company. As you can see, the handle length may vary. WRK's also offers a large Stockman with a handle length of 4¼ inch. The handle length of the medium Stockman is 3 5/8 inch. And the Hen & Rooster Junior Stockman is only 2 3/4 inch long. The overall construction and materials of this knife aren't any different from knives made many decades ago. The 2 back springs are sandwiched between 3 brass liners. The jig bone handle scales are pinned to the liners and flanked with nickel-silver bolsters. Let's take a look at the tang stamps. Only the main blade does have tang stamps, the other blades are not marked at all. First, there is the Hen & Rooster logo, and below are the words Solingen, Germany. On the reverse side it says Germany Steel, handmade, and the last line is the model number 303 BLJB. 303 is the small Stockman pattern number, and I can only guess what BLJB stands for, probably blue jig bone. By the way, the model number on the box slightly differs from the one on the tang. It reads 303 CBJ. CB may stand for Cancun Blue, at least that's what they call the color of the jig bone handle scales. As for the blade steel, the tang stamp just reads Germany and steel, so I don't know what exactly it is. The Hen & Rooster Junior Stockman is a lightweight knife built on a small frame. If you enjoy traditional American pocket knives, you should definitely add a German-made Hen & Rooster knife to your collection. I hope you enjoyed this tidbit of German-American knife history, and remember, the rooster is larger than the hen. I'm sure you didn't know that. Thanks for watching, and a big thank you to Mr. Jimbo Fox for a great gift. Take care, bye bye.